entire pattern is going to shift for us here as we go into tomorrow, also into Thursday and Friday as this cold air starts to break loose and work its way southward here on into parts of Ohio and right on into western Pennsylvania here on Wednesday. And then the trough actually just gets deeper moving on into Thursday. And with that, we'll continue to watch that bring in that cold air. Now, the one thing that it is going to do is bring not only colder temperatures, a chance of rain mixing over to snow, but we're also watching wind. And we want to talk about that first here this evening. Meteorologist Craig Zybert is in here with us now. Hi, Craig. And again, he just got off the air too. So what we're going to do is, again, we're watching this system that's already producing 50 plus mile per hour wind out across the Dakotas, moving its way eastward with this storm, and it will travel in our direction. So, Craig, thanks for joining us here. We do have some advisories up across the area. I'll go ahead and let you take those away.
Yeah, Paul, thanks. As we are talking about the wind aspect of this, there's, again, many different aspects of this storm system, but the wind is going to be the one that's going to be felt across the entire region. As we go into the day tomorrow, that wind advisory begins at 10 a.m. on your Wednesday. That goes through 4 a.m. That is for you in Trumbull as well as in Mahoning counties. Again, that is for also places eastward or westward as well. You can see that in the beige shaded color there. And then along the lakeshore, that goes a little longer, Paul. So I know that in the counties like Lake and Ashtabula counties, that wind advisory lasts all the way through 1 a.m. on Friday because of their close proximity to the lake. So windy conditions across this area. Notice you see Mercer, Lawrence, Columbiana counties. You're not in this wind advisory officially, but those wind gusts are still going to be elevated in that 30 mile per hour range for us here. The wind advisory area is expected to be around that 40 mile per hour plus range for us. You can see that here on your wind gust map, and that begins as we go later into the morning hours of your Wednesday, and it will initially be with warmer temperatures as we go into the later part of Wednesday, especially after about 2 or 3 p.m. as that colder air begins to make its way through here. Going to expect to see that wind creating a wind chill as those temperatures drop into the 30s tomorrow evening. A look for that wind when it's gusting to a 40 mile per hour plus. It's going to feel like it's even in the 20s and even in the teens at times as well with that wind blowing through here, Paul.
Yeah, Craig, so a pretty powerful system moving in. And the aspect is, of course, the wind as we go through the day, as it gets stronger and stronger through the afternoon. It does look like, we've been looking at a lot of different models here, and we'll get into another one of those here as we look our way into tomorrow. But they're fairly consistent for us. In fact, as we get into one of our models, we'll pick it up here at 12 o'clock tomorrow. Now, we showed you the bar graph going across. This will get you a little closer to your location where you may live across the region here. So even by lunchtime tomorrow, we could be in that 30 plus mile per hour range. And then as we push this forward through the afternoon into tomorrow evening, starting to see some of those gusts get up closer to 40 miles per hour. And unfortunately, because this is a big, powerful system and a larger system that has all this wind packed in it, the wind's going to continue on into tomorrow night, getting those gusts up to 40 miles per hour right on through 11 o'clock. And as you get those turkeys in the oven early Thursday morning, that wind's still going to be rolling along between 35 to 40 miles per hour. And it's not done there. In fact, the gusty wind will continue for us right on through at least lunchtime into the afternoon. And we'll be watching that into Thursday afternoon when it slowly starts to settle down a little. But it is going to be blustery for us. So there is no question about that as we move into the afternoon hours into Thursday. And even on Friday, we'll be dealing with some of those stronger winds, Craig, with the colder temperatures across our region. So